Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome to In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and it's time to talk about Dubois County CARES, more specifically with the Dubois County CARES Director, Miss Candy Neal. It's a pleasure to introduce you to the studio, and I know we were talking about nerves and whatnot, but you're very excited to talk about your organization, what the great work you guys do in the community is.
Yes. And thank you for having me here. Well, Dubois County CARES, let me first say that CARES stands for Coalition for Adolescent Resilience and Empowerment Strategies. That's why we say CARES. That's like a lot. We are a group of individuals who are very passionate about our youth and keeping them safe from alcohol and substance use. So that's our mission, to encourage kids to be drug and alcohol free.
Right.
So we took shape in 2014, 2015. So we've been around for a little while, and we utilize a federal grant, the Drug Free Communities Grant, to fund all of our activities and events and things that we have in our community. Our staff consists of myself, as well as a part-time, we call her care coordinator, Martha Rashi. We also have a board of volunteers and a coalition of volunteers who helps us to do our activities.
Right. And from what I recall, and again, I'm not super familiar with Dubois County CARES, and that's why you're in today and why I'm going to learn some more. But from what I recall, I see more of your student ambassadors or organization members and whatnot. I see more CARES kids around the area than I do the staff. And I mean, obviously, there's only 2 staff members, so it's plausible. But, you know, what does being a Dubois County CARES student here in the area mean? What do they get to do? What is it? What are their involvement in the organization?
Well, CARES encourages students to be involved and be leaders. So we have what are called CARES clubs at our high schools, and they include students who do programs and events at their schools that they know will appeal to their peers at their schools. So those are the ambassadors I'm sure you're probably seeing around. Some of those students come together once a month at our office, and they are our youth leadership team. And that team also does activities and whatnot, and they do PSAs that actually run on BDC and on some of the other radio stations, but they also do programs countywide for students. One of the big things that they're pushing now is getting to know students from other high schools in a non-competitive way.
Oh.
So they feel like that every time they meet up, it's a competition. And what they really want to do is get to know students, because unfortunately, just like adults, students have ideas of, what students at other schools are like. And a lot of times it's not right. So they've done youth retreats in December. We just had our second one this past December. And it was a training session, but it was also a get to know other students thing. We had a fun day in July, and that was something for students just to get together, do activities, eat, because students love to eat.
Of course.
of course. And basically get to know each other. So you see a lot of our students around doing things because, hey, they are our future. We want them to be productive leaders for our future in our community.
Right.
So we've done a lot with our youth now, and now we're working more with our adults in our community.
Right. And so, the Center on 5th is a kind of cornerstone here in Dubois County, and a lot of organizations recently moved out there, yours being one of them. Is that right?
Yes. Mentors for Youth is also out there. AIM is out there. Purdue Extension is actually upstairs on the second floor. So yeah, a lot of youth-based organizations are moving in.
Right. And, we're talking about the kids. We're talking about what all you guys do to put forth the effort in the community. But if individuals or, again, parents or whatnot are wanting to learn more information about Dubois County CARES, or even donate or learn how to get involved, is there a way to do that?
Oh, of course there's
always
a way to do that. They can contact us through our website, which is DuboisCountyCares.org. They can email us at DuboisCountyCares coordinatorcares@gmail.com. Or if they want to email me directly, my email is coordinatorcares@gmail.com. We also have a phone number, 812-827-8464. So there are many ways. You can come and knock on our door. We're door 8 at the center, which is around on the back side. There are lots of ways you can get in touch with us.
Right. And of course, you guys are always posting on social media so we can see all the fun you're having.
Yes,
so
yes.
always a way to engage. And even if you can't support financially, you know, you can support on social media and share those posts and learn more about what this local organization is really bringing to the table. And
Yes.
having kids have safe fun is a
Yes.
priority here in this area.
Yeah, so you can always join as a member as well.
Okay.
Definitely, you can join as a member and you can get in on the activities and get in on the fun.
That's always a good plus. So, Candy, of course, the organization itself is always busy, always looking for ways to, bring the kids together and bring education and support into the area.
Yes.
More specifically, you guys have an upcoming event that we've been seeing a lot of promotion for, and you're very excited to share a certain presenter with the community. So can you tell us more about that?
Yes, definitely. So we've noticed in our information, we collect information from our students through the Indiana Youth Survey, that one of the, what they call root causes for students possibly using is positive parental favorability, meaning that students think that parents think they're okay with it. And we find that a lot of that is because parents don't talk to their students about using alcohol or using drugs. So we're focused on trying to help parents have those conversations, because the earlier you have that conversation with your student or your child, the better.
Right.
I mean, first grade is not too early, honestly. Kindergarten is not too early. But a lot of parents struggle with having that conversation because they're not exactly sure what they want to say.
Right.
And two, they feel like if they say something, they're being a hypocrite because maybe they did when they were teenagers.
Or at the same time, maybe they're putting that originating thought in the brain and then it leads to something. There's a lot of, I can understand the hesitation. So you guys are working in this upcoming event to kind of remedy that, right?
Exactly. So we're bringing in national author and prevention coach Jessica Lahey to come and talk to our adults, our parents, about how do you have those conversations and why those conversations are so important, and the fact that your students will listen to you. A lot of people also don't think that kids will listen to you, but they may act like, honestly, they may act like they don't, but they're listening. Mm-hmm. They listen to what you say, they watch what you do, and they form their opinions from that. So talking to them is important. So Jessica is going to come in and help our parents with like scripts in a way, or ways to jumpstart that conversation. How do you have that conversation when you have these reservations, and how do you get beyond that? And she's an expert at it because she has studied it and because she is a recovering alcoholic herself, and she has 2 kids. So she's had those conversations. She's also a teacher, so she's had those conversations with other students. So she's a perfect person to talk about this. So we're having her come in on February the 5th, 7 p.m. at the Jasper Arts Center. It is a free event, and it will be her talking, and then afterwards she'll have a Q&A session. So if people in the audience have questions, they can ask. After that, there will be a book signing, because she has a couple of books that are excellent to get, that she will sign, and they'll be there as well. Mm-hmm. Also, Jessica will be talking to our 7th grade class Friday morning, the 7th, also at the Arts Center. So all the schools are busted in their kids to talk to Jessica, and she talks to students about how do you say no and save face. How do you do that effectively in a social setting without sounding like you're a geek or something like that.
Right.
So she's doing double duty for us, and we really, really appreciate it. So we're hoping that a lot of people come out for it. This evening event on February the 6th, we're billing it a lot as your kids already know all these different things. Come find out what your kids know.
Oh, okay.
Come find out what your kids know. It's actually called Find Out What Your Kids Already Know, Raising Kids in a Substance-Glamorizing World. Mm-hmm. So I'm encouraging everybody, parents, adults, excuse me, if you have children that you love and you are concerned about, please come out to this free event and hear what she has to say and ask as many questions as you want.
Right. And one big thing, or I guess two big things about this Thursday night event. Do you have to RSVP, and what is the cost?
It is free. And no, you do not have to RSVP. You just show up. We'll open the doors at 6:30. There will also be some other organizations that have tables there with information if you'd like to take. But it's definitely free. Doors open at 6:30. Jessica will start at 7.
What a fantastic way to bring in information to
Yes.
the community. Because again, information can be free, but getting the right information most of the time has a cost. But being able or having Dubois County CARES able to bring this large of a speaker and author in is just amazing to hear.
I'm so excited about it. I mean, you can ask any kind of question to her, and no question, of course, is a dumb question, because if you're thinking about it, somebody else is thinking about it. So I highly encourage you to come out to this on February the 6th.
And
Please.
And for those who may be getting ready to plan this in their calendar, this event is catered to adults, of course. So maybe getting a babysitter that night is recommended, right?
It would be recommended, yes.
Good deal. So just in case, put that in the planner, get your stuff ready to go. Thursday, February 6th at 7 p.m. at the Jasper Arts Center. Jessica Lahey, author, speaker, all of the fantastic things that she is coming in thanks to Dubois County CARES. A fantastic opportunity from you guys. Candy, before we let you go and you get to go off and plan for your big guest to come into town, is there something or maybe multiple things or maybe stuff that you see as the director that the community might not know about Dubois County CARES? You guys do a lot of different things behind the scenes. You share and appreciate all the things you do when you can on social media, but is there something that we may or may not know about the organization that you'd like to share?
Well, we do a lot of different events kind of behind the scenes. For instance, in January, we did what was called No Vape January, where we posted information in the restrooms at our different high schools and middle schools about the dangers of vaping, because vaping is becoming a big concern. We've done stickers on prom flower boxes to encourage students to celebrate safely. And we've gotten a lot of feedback on both of those. Our students are seeing it and our adults are seeing it as well. We help with the medication collection take back events that happen in April and October. It's quite a few different things, but we help a lot with things behind the scenes, as well as a lot of things with our students, whether they're doing yoga classes in school, or they're doing a trivia event, or if they're giving out chocolates to all their classmates with a note saying that you're seen and you're heard, and we care for you, things like that. So there's a lot of things going on, but there are a lot of things that we want to do as well. So if you're interested in being involved in CARES, please let me know. Contact us at DuboisCountyCares@gmail.com or me at coordinatorcares@gmail.com.
Very good. And of course, if you have any questions or just want a little rundown of what all Dubois County CARES does, you just type in DuboisCountyCares.org.
Yes.
And you'll find a lot of information there. But Candy, we appreciate your time today. We look forward to your February 6th event. And thank you for all you do with Dubois County CARES.
Thank you. Be there or be square.
That's right. And you have been listening and watching 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS In.form with Dubois County CARES.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.